Get the medics! He's lost too much blood! Be careful moving him!
Is he the one responsible?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Are you going to scapegoat him?
I thought we'd captured all the Calvardian agents.
Oh, wait, what?
Is there a chance he was one of them?
Are you going to really play it this way?
A Verne Company gun made with resin parts. It would not have been found by a metal detector. Unfortunately. I cannot deny the possibility.
Oh, fun! Fun, 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 fun! Fun! Rating indeed. What the fuck? Okay. Where are we gonna take it from here? It would have been interesting if the game just ended on that, just like, bump, and then credits. If anything, that might have pissed me off, because that would have been way too sudden of a cliffhanger, even. I'm gonna assume he's gonna die. Oh my goodness. Sacrifice in the prophecy. Shit. Okay. I need to think about this. For now, I'm gonna restart the recording. So, be right back.
This is your morning report on ongoing events. As of last night, the Imperial government has declared martial law by order of Crown Prince Cedric. A military command center has been established, and Governor General Rufus has been appointed as its interim representative. Further, as of this morning, railway access has been severely restricted, not only in Heimdall, but throughout all of Erebonia.
Yeah, that's certainly something that can be used to start a war. Extra! His Majesty has been shot by a military student with an unknown background. But is his sabotage from a foreign country? Was it one of those Thor students? A foreign country? It could only be. Unknown background is a foreign. Oh boy.
We are currently using every resource at our disposal to determine the suspect's background. We will share this information with all of you the moment we are certain, so I ask that you wait for now, and above all, stay strong. I understand your anger, your sorrow, and your fear, and feel them just as keenly, if not more. And so I pledge to you, we will uncover the truth of this incident.
You know, all sides of this conflict have nothing against the Emperor, do they? So, that basically would bring the whole country against whoever gets, blamed.
This is the morning news broadcast for Trista. We're told the Emperor's current status is still critical. At this point, it's hard to determine whether or not he'll be able to recover. We now have a message from Prince Olivert to share with you.
The Emperor has yet to regain consciousness. We cannot yet let our guards down. Do not become lost in rumors and hearsay. Remain remain steadfast and support one another through this dark time. Have faith that the light of hope will yet show itself and illuminate the path ahead.
He's not dead yet, at least, so that's a positive. How awful. I hear the Empress and Princess Alphen are still unconscious. Wait, what? Oh, Idias, please guide us. I guess it's just the next day, technically. Interesting. Do they consider us all suspects, or are they going to use it as an excuse?
I never thought Ash would...
But considering what little we saw, there's a lot that needs explaining, basically.
We had our differences at first, but he wasn't a bad person.
We saw the incident in the underground where we saw someone, because they said afterward the Calvert agent was like perfectly fine once they got out of there. Which implies at least some semblance of mental manipulation is possible. And I go back to my theory of everything where I think people's essence, consciousness, and whatnot are a combination of orbital stuff, so it's not exactly something out of the realm of possibility from how I see the world. To actually impact a person's mind and control them to extents like that. I mean, we had literal demonization back in Crossbell.
After everything we overcame together, we grew to understand each other. And I know now there is absolutely no way he's the kind of person who would commit such an atrocity.
I agree. He was definitely a troublemaking punk. But he wasn't selfish or irresponsible. And despite his lone wolf tough guy act, he'd always help us when we needed him. But looking back, something may have been a little off about him.
It was quite the surprise to hear he was from Hamel. Tita, you knew someone else who was born there, right?
Oh, right. He picked up that gun at the end of the... I actually forgot about that. It's just one of the many details of, like, shit going down, weird stuff happening that just sort of got mixed in my head. He got it from that time. Right.
Yeah, I didn't know there was another survivor. He's in Liberl right now. I'd like to contact him if possible.
Unfortunately, we can't use the communication network, and we're not allowed to board Panzer's soldats. To be honest, I'm beginning to worry about Altina, too.
Yeah. Maybe we should have stopped her from going.
Rean?
Never thought that kid could have done something like that.
It's my fault. Even though he seemed like he was tough, I always knew he was a bit unstable too. I should have done something about it after our trip to Hamel. But I kept getting sidetracked by other problems. I failed him as his instructor.
That's not true, Rean. This is my first time being an instructor, and I'm still a total half-ass. Toe is new here too. Can't just expect to be perfect at it after only a few months.
That's right, Rean. I think the important thing is what you do next.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020, so...
Altina's already hard at work, right?
Well...
2 hours prior.
I received a message through the emergency channel. We've been called to gather.
Intelligence Division, or...?
I must report to Intelligence Division HQ.
But...
Are you going to be okay? Right now, things are...
There is no need to worry. I'm sure Milliam and Major Arundel will be there as well. However, I'm more worried about Ash.
Well...
What he did was so out of the blue. There must be something going on behind the scenes.
And that black haze. I bet it had something to do with it.
That's the only conclusion I can come to.
It's possible he was being controlled by some manner of chemical or hypnosis.
Yeah, so we go back. We have the trance Altina fell into. We have the whole stuff with Rean where, like, when he goes into his ogre mode, there's a chance he loses control, and something else is like... Well, I wouldn't say something else, but, like, he basically blacks out, right? So...
It is also fairly likely something of a magical nature was involved as well. Therefore, I will attempt to gain as much information as possible. I refuse to leave a fellow member of Class 7 behind.
Allie.
You've grown a lot.
I agree. She's become very dependable.
Even if you've been summoned, don't forget, you're still a student of Thor's. If they try to limit your actions, let us know through the emergency comm network. I'll come get you. Even if I need to use Valimar to do it.
Instructor Rean.
Yeah, us too. We'll definitely come help you.
No matter what.
Please be careful.
Thank you, everyone. I will do my best not to cause you trouble.
You're right. I can't afford to fall behind the students. The principal and the others are doing everything they can, too. Seems like the principal went to the authorities and Michael went to RMP headquarters. I hope they've made some progress. What can I even do now? Oh, Rean, could it be? Yeah, it's someone from the old Class 7. Oh, Milliam?
Rean, is Tilly there?
Is she not with... No, she got an urgent call from the Intelligence Division like 2 hours ago. Did you... But you didn't?
Nope, not me. Lecter's busy with something too. So that means I'm too late.
Too late. What's going on?
Oh no, it's nothing.
No, Milliam, do not.
I'll take care of it, so don't worry.
No. You know just leaving me here is gonna make it so that I'm gonna go after her blinds. Hey, Milliam! Altina! Milliam, so she can't get a hold of Altina either? I thought the prince's little trick let us connect anywhere. Yeah, but it's not working. It seems I've kept you waiting. My apologies for being late. Principal, Major Michael. Well, any news? Carbite's still in a coma and is in the custody of the Railway Military Police. Regarding the other nonsense about him being a spy for the Republic, I've requested the authorities rescind their statement, but they're refusing. No. Although there's no question a crime was committed, we must ascertain his motive, background, and any abnormal symptoms. If by any chance he was being controlled, we must determine the true culprit. I guarantee his safety until all the details are known. Major. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. I don't need your gratitude. He was one of my students too. Anyway, aside from Carbide, it seems things are becoming even more dire. I need to gather all students in Car 3. The government will make an important announcement, and we've been instructed to listen to it. is anything like the important announcement back in Cold Steel 1. But then again, this is after the assassination this time. This brings me back right to before when the Civil War began. Oh yeah, when the Blood and Iron Chancellor was shot. Yep, sounds familiar, doesn't it?
We cannot. We must not. And we will not.
He was on the verge of...
With blood and with iron, we shall mete out justice.
Yeah, but he was basically on the verge of...
Well played, Armbrust.
Invading Crossbell at that point. What's the security like this time? All buildings within a 3,000 arch radius are on full alert. There are security airships patrolling the area too. Better than before, I imagine.
Dearest people of Heimdall, and all citizens of Erebonia, I am Cedric Ryce Arnor, son of Emperor Eugent.
You know, the best thing about pulling the same trick with an assassination is that I completely did not see it coming, because I didn't think they'd do the same thing again, in any fashion. Then again, if they're trying to replicate some of the conditions that happened in Cold Steel 1 and 2, there's some sense to it too.
The Emperor yet remains in critical condition. Needless to say, we have the most skilled doctors available to attend to him. But the situation is still dire. We would greatly appreciate if everyone would pray for Adios to see him through this. However, this incident demonstrates without a shadow of a doubt the scope of the threat looming over our nation, and the identity of the foreign power that orchestrated this tragedy. In my father's stead, as Crown Prince, I hereby entrust the fate of our nation to a man I'm sure you may all be familiar with, Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Alongside him will be Governor General Rufus Alberea, who has already proven himself instrumental in overseeing the military command center.
I am Rufus Alberea, interim representative during this period of martial law. We are still in the process of investigating the events that occurred at Valflame Palace. However, we have identified the weapon that was used.
And he picks it up in secret and he's still in a coma, so we can't ask him.
It was a handgun manufactured in the Republic of Calvard. It was a Verne Company make. It was made of a material that allowed it to pass through metal detectors without being discovered. Further, it has come to light that in the past few days, nearly 100 Calvardian spies had infiltrated Heimdall.
Well, wasn't that public knowledge already? They even thank the students for dealing with him and everything.
I am Gileath Osborne, Chancellor of the Empire of Erebonia. It pains me beyond description that we can do nothing more for His Majesty than simply pray he pulls through. My inability to prevent this tragedy leaves me shaking with shame and regret. But I ask you, Is this the time to cower in our homes? To sit and wait and worry? No, it is most emphatically not. After countless instances of military activity at our borders, our neighbor has finally become brazen enough to send spies into our capital.
Well, he's not lying about that part. They're just implying the connection.
And now this. The message they have sent us is clear. For hundreds of years now, they have been a menace to our nation. But this is no less than a declaration of war. We can no longer ignore the threat at our eastern borders. The Republic of Calvard.
Yep. Shock and awe. Okay.
Needless to say, we would be foolish to take such a country lightly. Their size and military might are nearly equal to our own. Therefore, in order to survive, we must make a decision.
Decision to...
We must put aside the difference between noble and commoner, between individuals and organizations.
Whoa, that's starting to...
In order to overcome this dire threat to our way of life, every citizen of Erebonia must come together as one. To enable such a feat, we will establish a new law in the coming days. It shall be known as the National Mobilization Law!
What does that mean? The government can do whatever it wants or something? Recruit anyone into the military at once? That's not very descriptive. National Mobilization Law? The heck's that about? That sounds pretty scary. It's a political science term. We heard it in Instructor Toa's class, remember? Is it? Yes, a way by which the government can leverage absolute power over its citizens to prepare the entire country for war. Okay, great. It gives the government full control over people, businesses, groups, even entire provinces. Well, there's a power grab. That means... Political scientists have been debating over whether or not a crisis like this would ever actually happen. Now that it has, it will be used to justify things like confiscation of property and drafting. Are you serious? An ideal environment for a dictator, but a nightmare for the people. Though there are a few ways for the government to sugarcoat it so they don't even notice. So that's what they meant. The surface and what lies beneath intertwining. Just like His Majesty and the Chancellor said. Rean? So everything's starting to connect. Wait, then that means Ash was a convenient pawn or a prepared sacrifice. By the way, it seems some giant wheels have been set in motion, the likes of which we cannot even imagine. This is all simply speculation.
Emma, Gaius.
Rean, are you at camp?
We need to meet up and talk about everything that's happening, including that speech just now. Also, there are some people you need to meet.
Oh, are they finally going to be brought into the fold?
I have no issue with it. How about you?
Very well. We'd like to know the situation ourselves. But how do we leave the camp?
Good point. I don't think the Imperial Defense Force is just gonna let us waltz out of here.
Right, but we need to find an excuse so they'll let Rean out.
Oh, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Did you just... what? Just you?
Celine!
What? Is that Class 7's...
Ah, so the familiar's here.
Shut up and follow me! Get moving already!
Follow you where?
Do you recall that old oak tree in the center of camp? I'll summon a magic circle by it that will let you travel through the spirit veins.
Well, it's been a while since we've done that.
You can do that?
Man, this magic stuff sure is handy.
Yeah, I know, isn't it?
Take us with you!
You guys.
Hey, all of you.
Well, without Tina missing, hard to blame them at the very least. Not that they know.
Don't try to claim this doesn't concern us. Ash is our classmate.
We're worried about Altina too, so please let us go with you.
Come to think of it, this totally falls under our special ops missions, right?
Well, since they're blaming it on the Calvardian spies, it sort of does.
All right. Class 7, resume special ops missions.
Yes, sir! I don't care which of you tags along, let's just go already.
I need all of you to be careful.
If things get dangerous, give us a call.
If you're going to go, at least make sure you're fully prepared.
May Adios watch over you. Take care.
Final chapter, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Haven't heard that one in a while. Are we gonna get a bell from the old schoolhouse in this one or something? There, that old tree. Yeah, it is big. Why is it important to use it? Are we gonna use this to teleport? It'll be my first time traveling via magic. Before we leave, we need to check all of our equipment. Alright, once we're ready, we'll head to the old tree. Got it. Tina and Ash left the party. Obtained what now? I don't even use those, man. I wonder if I could just sell them. Character note, Rean 4. What? What's Rean's father's past? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, let's give this a try.
I confirmed the situation over our call earlier. It would appear those on the front lines and those working behind the scenes are collaborating. The situation seems to be headed towards a grievous outcome. Yeah, and what's about to happen is completely unprecedented. Either way, we can't stand by and let a war break out again. We're going to change this outcome. Valmar Ow. We're not, Rean. I shall always be by your side. If you call for me, I will fly to the first ends of the world. Thanks, Valmar. You're not heard to me say, I ask that you please support Rean. Well, of course we will. Yes, indeed. It's strange yet pleasant to hear you call us by our names, Valimar. Are they considered subcontractors at this point? Back up to 99U material, though. When did that happen? Did they take everything off of... I get that Altina and Ash left the party, but I think they took everything off them, too. I have access to them, so one, that's going to be really annoying to set back up again when I would assume I'd get them back. I smile, being hopeful. Being very hopeful. We're really going to have a side quest at this time. Report request.
I look forward to next time.
Oh, okay. Talk. All that's left to do now is wait for the machines. Principal Gwyn. Are there really going to be side quests in this? Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. So, Swazer, how's that power of yours treating you lately? Well, I'm able to control it better than I could, but... I see. In our current situation, you'll find yourself needing to rely on it more than ever. We say there's a chance of you losing control of it again through overuse. Well, if he tries to force it out, there's certainly still a risk of that. In that case, how about you give me a taste of that power, right here and now? Wait, now? Right here in the camp. Well, I can't say it wouldn't be good training. Don't you think it would be a bit risky in our current situation? Pay no mind to the Imperial Defense Force. At the end of the day, this is our field exercise camp. I'll take care of things on that front. So also, if you're afraid you might lose control, I won't force you. Provided we don't get too crazy, it shouldn't cause any significant disruptions. Besides, you got me here. Sure. Alright. I'll unleash my power against you if you're okay with that. Excellent. Okay, interesting. This should do. I didn't expect you to be here. Lady Irelia, how can I help you? Please tell me what's going on. Oh, this is just a distraction. I'm about to teach Swarzer here a lesson. A lesson? All use of weapons is prohibited. I'm already following most of the rules as is, so I'd appreciate you cutting me some slack. But, in any event, how do you justify treating a student of the branch campus like a dog of Calvert without any proof whatsoever? If you do not wish to irritate me any further, let me be a dear and keep quiet for a while. By the way, I would appreciate if you passed my sentiments along to your superiors. We do not want to complicate the situation by causing any additional issues. Thus, we'll just pretend like we didn't see anything. Okay. She shut them down so aggressively. I expect nothing less from our principal. I suppose I underestimated you. It happens all the time. Alright then. Unleash your full strength. Okay. This is something really amazing. Yeah, what incredible power. It's so impressive every time I see it. Yeah, look at that aura. Here I go. Come.
Now, give it your all.
Been a while. I'm guessing I don't need to worry about it running out, basically.
Yeah. I'm up.
Arcane.
Well done.
Gale.
Well done.
It's my turn.
Arcane. Gale.
My evasion's a little higher than it has been most of the game, so
It's my
I'm
turn.
not too surprised.
Arcane.
Well done. Well done.
I'm up.
Well done.
I'm up. Take this. Let's go.
She'll hit me eventually.
Arcus active.
Turn to prismatic.
Take this.
Interesting.
It's my turn. I'm up. Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
I'm up.
Very, very obvious reasons.
Gale.
It's my turn.
Arcane.
Well done.
You don't heal yourself with them, so
Show me you can withstand this.
I actually don't know. I didn't think about that. I forgot about the S-Craft possibility, so I didn't have any orders up.
Your end comes.
Typically, he's really good at withstanding.
Sorry. everyone.
Whoops, potato. Okay, yeah. There's the key.
Now, give it your all.
It's been a long time since I had to retry anything. And that's really just me forgetting that I'm gonna get wiped out by her S-Craft. Innovation doesn't really help there. Is she gonna use it immediately? Yeah, she is.
Show me you can withstand this.
Okay. That's
Sorry,
just...
everyone.
Okay, yeah, I just need to remember around when she actually uses it.
Give it your all.
Yeah.
Show me you can...
Sorry, everyone.
Really? Even with Iron Will, that just burns through me.
Now, give it your all.
I'm up.
Huh. Intriguing.
Well done. Show me you can withstand.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, I need to break her quickly enough, basically.
Now, give it your all.
It's my turn.
I don't have anything to increase break damage, though.
Get back!
My mind.
Show me you can...
Sorry, everyone.
Well done. Show me you...
Sorry, everyone.
Onslaught! Now, give it your all. Yeah!
Let's go. Arcus active. I'm up. Let's go.
Get
Well
back!
done.
I'm up. Get back! I'm up. Get
Well
back!
done. Hey!
Let's go.
Get back!
Turn to prismatic
Take
lightning!
this! I'm up. Get back!
It's my turn.
Get back! I'm up. Yeah.
Let's go.
Get back!
Turn to prismatic
Take
lightning!
this!
Interesting.
I'm up. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Resonate! Divine Song Formation! I'm up!
Well done, well done.
Let's go.
Yeah! I'm up! Form up! I'm up! Get back!
It's my turn.
Get back!
It's my turn.
Ha!
It's my turn.
Let's go! Raging fire!
Let's go.
Well done.
I'm up! Ha!
It's my turn.
Ha! I'm up! Get back!
It's my turn. Let's go!
Well done!
I'm up! Let's go! Raging fire formation! I'm up! Ha! Let's go! Get back! I'm up! Ha! It's my turn! Yeah! Let's go! Yeah! I'm up! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Raging fire formation! Let's go! Get back! I'm up! Ha! It's my turn! It's my turn!
Whew. So there's one thing I really wanted to dodge when doing this. So, I know there's a method where basically you can recover your EP and use Chrono Burst infinitely. What I didn't want to do is I didn't want to just like recover my EP on the middle turn and then just continue to use it. Because that feels like it would be broken. I was able to use the delay time I had between until she became unbroke in order to get enough EP charges in order to do this, basically.
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
That's where my line of it being broken or not basically crossed. Or too broken for me to be willing to use.
Action slash! Mortal leaves!
Well done. Well done.
For everyone's sake,
fuck.
I can't afford to lose.
I just could not live through that freaking S-craft. I could have went back to his save and set him up so he had more staying power physically for S-crafts and whatnot. But, you know. Okay. That's the first time I've actually had a loss in a long time, and that was like 5 or 10 in a row of me trying to get that to line up properly. Again, there are ways you could just like... I know you can make infinite turns, basically, via Chrono Burst, if you have enough EP charges. But I wanted to avoid that, basically. Hence, again, I wanted to balance that out, because I'm not sure I could have won otherwise, because I certainly did try, without backing out or doing that, basically. And I got lucky enough that the delay from using it on the last turn wasn't so much that it, you know, fucked me over too much. And I could actually get it off before she came back. I somehow managed. The most significant part of that was me realizing I should use my higher break damage move, not Arcane Gale, which is like high power but low break. So, this is your power. I've withstood it. Withstood it? Huh. Looks like even I'm no match for your principal, Irelia. There's no need to be so humble. Your sword is plenty strong. So strong, in fact, that if you continue to sharpen your skills, you will undoubtedly achieve a true greatness someday. Well, I think you might be overestimating me. So what exactly is true greatness? I think I remember Falcon Arcade saying something about it too. It's difficult to explain, but you can think of it as a milestone or goal that all martial artists strive to reach. So it's basically the power to grasp the true nature of something. And not only to understand it, but be able to put it into action. To be honest, I believe Principal Irelia has already attained such standing. I don't really get it, but it sounds impressive, I guess. In any case, with this battle, you have grown once again, and you shall grab hold of even more from here on. And if you continue to do so, you'll be able to see the light no matter how difficult the situation. Principal Irelia, thanks so much. I feel a little more confident in myself than I was before. And with your words behind me, I keep on striving towards greatness. Okay. Yay, fun. Gold Dragon. Gold Dragon. That's new. Insight. Oh, 10 turns insight. Is that basically? No, that's not quite the same as Irelia's was it? She had critical up, but I don't think she had insight as part of it.
Continue to train hard.
Can I get 8 more AP? I don't know. Okay, can't really think of anything else to do here at the moment. Will we be able to come back? Feels like it. Here, this is the blind spot from the entrance. Yes, this will do. Now to expand the teleportation circle, are you ready? Let's go. Yes, let's do this. Whoa! So this is a teleportation circle. Alright, here we go!